Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Sajid, I have a request. So I have actually one of my friends. He wants to do the course as well. So like, how would that work?
I'll have to send them the registration.
Okay.
Too late.
All right, bro. All right, this guy, bro.
Is he here right now?
Yeah, he's here with you, man. Why are you?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. So I'll just give him the registration link and he will have to register. They could join the class.
Inshallah, no problem.
Inshallah.
You can join for tonight and we'll just see how it works. And
Yeah, inshallah. I'd love to.
Okay, inshallah, perfect. Give me a couple of seconds. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. As you mentioned, tonight inshallah we will go through all the lessons we've covered until now in Madinah book 1. Basically revision, a quick revision, very easy. Madinah book 1 should be much easier than Tafsir al-Nahu. What we covered in Tafsir al-Nahu as revision on Monday was more thorough. However, this is very easy. All of lesson number 1 teaches only one word. What's that one word? Hada. This. Is teaching on how to say this in Arabic. And that's exactly what lesson number 1 is based on. It's based on the word hada, which translates as this. And they give you images, 9 images, and each image has a word under it, and you can identify yourself. Very easy. The first one is the house. Hada baytun. This is a house. Number 2, hada masjidun. This is a masjid. Hada babun. This is a door. Hada kitabun. This is a book. Hada qalamun. This is a pen. Hada miftahun. This is a key. Hada maktabun. This is a desk. Hada sarirun. This is a bed. Hada kursiyun. This is a chair. Can someone tell me in class, online or on site, just unmute yourself and just give the answer. I'm saying this is a masjid. This is a house. What will be the translation, and what will be the Arabic equivalent if I were to translate it as this is the house instead of this is a house? Online. Let's say it online first.
Masjidu.
هذا المسجد, correct. But let's do it for the first one. The bayt. How do you say baytun? And translate it as this is the house. It's specific. Give it a try for baytun. For baytun.
Hada al bayt.
Say no, you gotta join it. Who was that? هذا البيت, correct. هذا البيت. Number 2 is hada masjidun. Obviously, this is a house. You're going to translate it as this is the house. Hada masjidu. And we covered this thoroughly in Tafsir al-Nahu in the other book.
Brother Sajid, your voice is not clear today.
My voice is not clear?
That's me.
Can anyone else confirm that? Is it just
yeah, it's kind of garbled today.
Okay. The voice is having issue with the voice. Yeah. Okay, let me try one. Maybe perhaps both are. Is it better now or is it the same?
Oh, not much better.
Much better?
It's better. Yeah,
okay, I'll just keep one on then. Perfect. Alhamdulillah. So هذا باب. This is a door. For the door will be هذا الباب. هذا الباب. This is the door. You're directing someone to the masjid. On Friday, he's coming and he's lost. He's coming from this entrance. You're telling him, no, come from this one. هذا الباب. This door, right? You're specifying which door you're telling him to enter through. هذا الباب. This door. هذا الباب. Again, that's the first page. First page is very easy. And again, Medina Arabic book, for you to take full benefit from this book, brothers and sisters, the thing you have to do is just learn all the vocabs. This book 1 is quite short, but it has a lot of vocabs. So this is why I suggest that you take out some time, make a list. There are only 9 words on this page. Memorize all 9 words. And from these 9 words, some of them are already easy, like masjid. You're not going to learn that word masjid. You already know what a masjid is. Correct? That's the first page. Second page. Yes, I'll hide the camera. Second page. Let me just erase what I wrote in the past. Now, the author, what he's doing now, rahimahullah, is basically, apologize. What he's doing, the author, is since you know how to say this is a door, this is a house, he's trying to make you create a dialogue with your friend or someone. Start talking and start asking questions with the word hada. If you're to add a ma before it, ma hada, as you can see the question mark, ma in the Arabic language means what? Ma. Not ma'un, that's water. Ma. Ma means what. So, ma hada. What is this? That's exactly how you say what is this in Arabic. Ma hada. Someone is showing you something, you do not know what that is. You're like, ma hada. Someone is misbehaving and you're trying to tell that child, like, what is this? You could also say ma hada for that. What is this? It could translate as, something tangible, something non-tangible, even behavior. Like, what is this behavior? Ma hada. What is that? What is this? So the question goes, ma hada, what is this? As you can see in this image right here. The answer is simple, hada baytun. Now, he also teaches the other way of asking that question. Instead of saying ma hada, you already know what that is, but you just want in confirmation whether you identifying the object, is it correct or not? The way you say that in Arabic is ahada. Is this a house? You see a Masjid al-Nur, it looks like a house from the outside, right? It doesn't look like a masjid. There's no dome, there's no minaret. Someone passes by and they're like, ahada baytun? Is this a masjid? Is this a house? What's going to be the answer to that? Can someone give an answer? La. I want a full answer. Correct. La hada masjid. Someone walks in outside of the masjid and they see the masjid and they'll be like, hada baytun? Is this a house? You'll be like, la hada masjidun. You go outside and you see, subhanAllah, so many masajid so many churches are turning into masajid. Someone asks you, ahadihi kanisa? Is this a church? You're like, la, hada masjid. This is a masjid. So, means is this. Ahada, is this. And now in the book, they give an answer. I could, again, specifying this image right here, the same image that we see with the house. The author writes, ahada baytun, is this a house? Na'am. Affirmative. Yes, this is a house. The way you say yes to affirm in Arabic is yes, is na'am. Na'am is yes. Na'am hada baytun. Yes, this is a house. Second image, we see a nice shirt folded. We ask, ma hada, what is this? The answer is hada qamisun. Simple. Again, new vocabs, right? This is already done. We should already be familiarized with these words. Hada qamisun. This is a shirt. And now they're asking a question for this. Ahada sarirun. Is this a bed? Right? In the previous page, we learned the word sarir before. La, no. Hada kursiyun. This is a chair. Ahada miftahun. Is this a key? La. This is a pen. Mahada, what is this? You see a bright star outside, and you're asking your friend, what is this? This is a star. Obviously, I'm not going to say hada. What you're going to say realistically? Dhalika, right? We already learned that word before. Dhalika is somewhere far away, right? Really, really far away. Therefore, you say that. Dhalika najmun. In this book, they're saying hada because they're talking about the star that's in that image, in that picture. Is this clear? Second page. It's very easy. Again, don't feel shy. If you feel like you've been in this class for a while and you still don't understand this, I could translate it. I could redo it again. Anyone online who needs me to repeat this? In this page, all they're teaching you is how to ask questions with hada. Ma hada, first and foremost, the first way to ask questions with hada is by adding a ma before it. Ma hada. That's the first way. Translates as, what is this? Correct? What is this? And another way to articulate this sentence is when you already know what the object is and you just want to confirm whether you're right or wrong. How do you say that? Ahada. Ahada. Then you specify that word. Ahada kitabun. Ahada. 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 Which means, is this, whatever it is, dot, dot, dot. Is this a book? Is this a masjid? Is this a blackboard? Is that clear online? On site? On site, we're good?
نعم.
Good job, na'am. I like hearing that. Shuhada. Someone asked on site, shuhada, that's slang Arabic. We're not learning that. That's fusha. So shuhada is the same thing as mahada. So classical Arabi, we learn mahada. What is this? Street Arabi, which is the Amiya dialect, spoken in across all Arab countries. They say shuhada. They didn't even say shuhada, they say shuhada. Haida. So it's slang. We're not learning that. We're learning the Quranic and the Hadith type of Arabic, the Fusha, the professional Arabic. So yeah, if you could say shuhada again, but if you're a foreigner learning the language, I would say stick to Fusha. Do not pick up the habit of speaking their language, their dialect. You could transition to that once you already know to speak Fusha, but to transition to that as a foreigner and then go back to Fusha is extremely hard. I've seen people who like learned Arabiya just by living in Saudi and doing business, right? When they try to learn Fusha, it's extremely hard for them. So vice versa, if you're to learn Fusha and then transition to Amiya, the Saudian dialect, the Syrian dialect, you could do so. It's much easier. But for now, let's stick to the Fusha. So shuhada is incorrect. If you write that in the exam, you're gonna get a 0. You have to write mahada, right? Mahada. So let's do this together. We have how many questions here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Online, I'll start off with someone online. On site, we'll transition like that. Inshallah. We'll keep on going back and forth. So someone online, we see this image right here. We know what that is. It's a key. Can someone read the question and answer it as well, please? Go for it. Online. Let's do it online first, then we'll do it on site. Someone do it online, please.
ما هذا?
Mahada,
What is
correct.
this?
Yes.
هذا مفتاح. This is the key.
مفتاح. Good job. I want to hear the Arabs. هذا مفتاح. This is a key. On site. ما هذا؟ هذا كتاب. Good job. ما هذا? Number 2. What is this? هذا كتاب. Number 3. Online. Someone else do it, please. Give it a try.
ما هذا؟
ما هذا? Correct.
هذا قلم.
هذا قلم. Okay. Good job. What is this? This is a pen. On site. ما هذا? Yes. هذا باب. ما هذا? What is this? This is a door. You see, very easy. Online. ما هذا? Someone else?
ما هذا؟ هذا جدا؟
جد. No.
هذا بيت.
So who is that who said جد?
It was me. It was me.
Is that Rehan?
Yeah, it was me. That was me.
جد means grandpa. So I was like,
Oh,
the new
okay.
word. I'm gonna say,
It's an
we
old
learn
house.
we learn new words with errors, right? Why not? So he said jaddun. Jaddun means grandpa, but that's not a grandpa. Maybe a grandpa living in the house, but
It's just an old house.
it's just an old house. Yes, but what does that look like?
بيت قديم قديم.
Correct. Baytun Qadimun. Someone online said Baytun Qadimun. That's correct. Old house. But let's just keep it simple right now. Baytun Qadimun, we'll get to that in the next chapter. Someone said the Baytun Qadimun. I'm happy, mashallah. You guys are doing good. So, ma hada, what is this? Hada? Online?
هذا بيت.
Correct. صح. هذا بيت. This is a house. Last image, we see ma hada on site. Let's go. Ma hada. What is this? هذا كرسي, and this is a chair. Good job. It's very. I'm not gonna write anything down. We know this. This is just chapter 1. Let's go through this quickly. Asking questions again. Now we have to answer the questions through the other way now. The previous page was through mahada. Now it's going to be ahada. Okay, and you just look at the image and answer it. It's either with na'am or la. So it's easy. Again, it's easy. I will help you guys out. Let's start with online. Someone do an online first. We do the first one.
هذا بيت لا هذا مسجد.
Right. So online, someone said "Ahada baytun." Is this a house? We're not going to even translate it because it's revision, and I believe we all know this translation. Is this a house? And she answered by saying "La hada masjid." No, this is a masjid. Correct. On site, someone give it a try. Brother Yali. Sure. Do it together. Yes. Yes. Yes, correct. هذا مفتاح. Is this a key? Right. مفتاح means key. لا, no. هذا قلم. This is a pen. Online. هذا قميص. Is this a shirt?
نعم هذا قميص.
نعم هذا قميص. This is a shirt. On site, lastly. هذا نجم. نعم هذا نجم. Very simple. نعم هذا نجم. And we could give multiple examples, right? Multiple, examples like, look, my hand, يد. هذا يد. نعم هذا يد. Simple, simple words that we may know, right? And you could use anything. هذا AirPods. نعم هذا AirPods. You could just bring this practice into your language. You don't have to say it in the Arabic language, AirPods. You could just say it however you want. It's just a matter of familiarizing yourself with the wording, right? You could pick this up and be like, in Arabic, over here, there's tea inside, shai, very similar to chai. هذا قهوة, which is coffee. You'd be like, لا هذا شاي. So just use these words with objects, and that's the best way you can learn the language. Wallahi al-azim, just speak it to yourself. Just identify things. Just try to identify things. Look around and ask yourself these questions, and that's how you will familiarize and talk to people, inshallah, in the future, and understand the Quran much better. Exercise number. Okay, let's go through this. What's that word on top? Tamreen. Can someone translate that word for me? Tamreen. Exercise, right? So tamreen, and we know the Arabic numbers, right, brothers and sisters? We know how it looks. That's the number 3, right? I mean, because I know one of the conditions I put before coming into this class is know how to read the Quran, and I believe we should, when we read the Quran, we should know the numbers of the verses, right? All of how all the numbers look like. The only difference is depending on what kind of nuskha, what kind of print you use. If you use the Saudian print, their 4 is like this. If you use the print that's more published, more common in Indo-Pak Bangladesh, their 4 is like this. That's the only difference, right? Everything else is the same. The 5s are usually a circle or even an upside down heart. Okay, and everything else are the same for the numbers. Iqra waktub. What the author is asking you to do here is basically write and know the vowels of every single word and the i'rabs of every single word that he listed in this category. So over here, people ask how it's so hard to read Arabic without any vowels. You know these words already right now. So this is why I say to read Arabic without any vowels, you need to know the language. This is why you open up any books of any Sharh Fath al-Bari, Sharh Riyad al-Salihin, any books, the author, they have no time putting vowels. That will take so much time. They just write the words, and a reader, when they know Arabic, they could just read it without the vowels. Now let's give this a try. This word has no vowels, literally has no vowels. Can someone read this word for me? Online. Read it with
هذا مكتب.
No, read it with the Arab.
هذا مكتب.
Yeah. So far, give it a try again. Remember, I said the most important thing in this class, I'm going to always repeat myself, is the Arab. Arab is the last vowel. You have to pronounce the last vowel. You did right, but you didn't pronounce the last vowel.
هذا
هذا
مكتب.
مكتب.
Correct. هذا مكتب. هذا مكتب. You see, you already know how to read something without vowels, right? Now we already know this word. You're not going to say this is masjid, right? You're going to say this is masjid. هذا مسجد. Masjidun, right? We move on to the next one. قلم. Okay? قلم. Maktabun is a desk. Maktabatun is a library. Maktaba, right? Maktabun is a desk. Again, they all come from the word kataba. Kitab is like to write. It's all like from the same mastar, right? We learned the mastar last week on Monday. Mastar is where words are extracted from. Hada sarirun. Bed. So you already know that word. This is why the author is not going to write any vowels on it. هذا, you're not going to say kursi, you're going to say kursi. هذا كرسي, chair. هذا, you're not going to say beat or bat, or you're going to say هذا بيت. هذا بيت is to say house. لا, هذا مسجد. ما هذا, you're not going to say هذا مفتاح or مفتاح, or you're going to say هذا مفتاح. Because you know these words. Key, right? Now, in the same chapter, chapter number 1, lesson number 1, the author also brings another form of question, another way of asking someone a question, and that's with obviously living beings, humans. And the word he uses for in his book is man, which is the correct word to use in Arabic. Man in the Arabic language means who. So talking about a living person, a person who lived, or you want to know someone's identity, therefore you ask man. So man translates as who. Man hada, we already know what hada is. So translate man hada, who is this? And you can see an image of a person with a telescope. Hada, tabibun. This is a doctor. Tabib, a doctor. These words are much more new for even our class. I want you guys to memorize these words. Man hada, who is this? It looks like a young boy. Hada, walad, a boy. Man hada, who is this? You see a guy with a bag, looks like a student of knowledge. What do you call that? Talib, what do you call a talib? Student, a student. Now, this over here is an image of a guy with a shimag, and he looks tall and elderly. They're asking, ahada waladun? Is this a boy? La, no. Hada rajulun. This is a man. This is not a boy, right? So this is for man, and you could use man in the same way as we learned over here, brothers. So instead of, imagine this masjid, it was a picture of, Sajid. Okay, let's say now you could just ask the same question. No, sorry. You could ask. No, sorry. I just confused all of you guys. I hope I didn't confuse. So you could ask for example, man hada, and the answer would be hada. No, Sajid. I'm saying imagine this image of me. So sorry, I confused each and every one of you. I apologize. But nonetheless, man means who, and hada is this. Man hada, who is this? Ahada waladun? La hada rajulun. I will remain the same, correct? And does anyone have any questions with regards to this page? In this page, all they're teaching us is man. So you could obviously bring practices in your day-to-day speech in Arabic. For the people online or on site, how do you say I in Arabic? Ana. So you could just go to your spouse, go to your family, and be like, man ana. And you'll be like, anta. Anta is you. I mean, I think we know these little words, anta, or like ana. Anta is you. Anta sajid. Anta is masculine, correct. Anta sajid. And if it's a lady, you'll be like anti. Obviously, this word didn't come here, but I'm just giving you some heads up so that you could bring it into practice. You could pick up, you could go to your sibling and ask the other sibling, man hada? Who is this? And they'll be like, hada Ibrahim, hada Musa. And this is how you practice. Man means who.
I have a question. If it's a female, like if you point to a girl, is it still hada or?
No. So we will come to that in the next couple of chapters. It's going to be hadihi. And I thought that when I first did this course, this chapter, that if we do want to start talking to a female, it's going to be hadihi. We could bring that in practice right now, but the author did not bring it yet. However, he will bring it, I think, in chapter 7 or chapter 6. He'll start bringing it to opposite gender females, and it'll be just applying the same rule and just changing the hada to hadihi. So it's hadihi, sister. Hadihi will be for a female. Hadihi, this is, or even a feminine word in Arabic, like that we're talking about. What you call it? What do you call it? I just use the word church right now. Kanisatun. كنيسة in Arabic is a feminine word. So you have to say, you can't say هذا. You'll be like هذه كنيسة. لا هذا مسجد. كنيسة is church in Arabic. So that, I hope that answers your question. هذه is for woman and female. ما هذا? You see a masjid right here? هذا مسجد. من هذا? Can someone translate that for me online? من هذا? And هذا تاجر. Can someone translate that for me? Let's give you guys a try.
What is this? This is Tajir? This is a trader?
No, not what. Man. Not man. Who is this? And you said هذا تاجر. This is a. You were close. Say it again.
Oh, who is this? This is Tajir. This is the trader.
Trader or merchant, right? Merchant would be a correct answer. هذا كلب, as you could see, this is a dog. هذا كلب, is this a dog? Can someone answer that for me? On
نعم هذا قطة. هذا الكلب.
On site, someone give it a try. لا هذا. Translate that. هذا. This is a cat. It comes from the word. The word cat comes from this word. Qit in Arabic. So the English took it from the Arabs. Qit. Yeah. Hirratun. So if someone asks this question, what's the difference between qittun and hirra? Hirra, as we know, it comes. It is a Sahabi who has a very similar name, Abu Hurairah. Hirra refers to a kitten, a very small juvenile cat, kitten. And qittun is a fully grown cat. Now, if we just say qittatun with a small ta at the end, like this, someone asked this question, I'm going to elaborate it. Qittatun. See that? That can also mean a small kitten. Okay? So hirra also means a kitten, which originally Abu Hurairah down the name came from that, right? Hirra. Kaniskuniya, no. Kaniskuniya. So is that clear? Qittun means cat. Qitta could mean kitten, and hirra is obviously a kitten. These are feminine words. Mudawwara. We're going to learn this in the future. I'm just giving you guys a heads up so you guys know about this. So if you were to look at a kitten and talk about this kitten, you'll say hadihi. Hadihi hirra. Is this a kitten? Correct? So use the word hadihi instead. I don't want to confuse you guys. Inshallah, let's keep it what we're learning right now directly. Hada himarun. Right? This is also an insult, as I told you guys, right? So we've got to be very careful on how we use this word to the Arab people. Hada himarun. Is this a donkey? Correct? Ahada himarun. Is this a donkey? La. Hada hisan. What's hisan, brothers? Not a Mustang, right? It's a hisan. Of course. Then we have over here ma hada. Hada jamalun. Jamalun is what, brothers and sisters online?
Camel.
Jamal. And that's all of lesson number 1 right now. Subhanallah, we still have a little bit more. Yes, lesson number 1. The lesson number 1, all they're teaching us ma hada, and ahada. What is this and is this? Ma hada and ahada and man hada. Who is this? What is this and is this? Let's go through this quickly. Ma hada. What is this? We see a picture of a rooster. Translation is hada dikun. Dik was, and I explained this in the past as well. I've wrote the answer on top too. If you're talking about chicken, like you want to eat chicken, we don't use dik, we use the word dajaja, right? Dajaja. Dajajatun. So that will be a feminine word, right? So you will use hadihi instead. Hadihi dajajatun. And a sign for that, anyone who, like you may ask, how does the sheikh know it's a feminine word? It's mainly there are alamat, there are signs in Arabic. And one of the biggest signs for a word to be feminine is this right there. The circular. So a lot of females have that name, right? You have names like Fatima. This is why even in the Arab world, you'd be surprised. We know the Sahabi by the name of Usama, right? Usama bin Zayd, right? Famous Sahabi, Usama. Usama. See the ta mudawwara at the end? So you'll find even among the Usama bin Zayd was a male Sahabi, right? Male Sahabi. You know, as Prophet said towards the end of his life, well before he passed away, he also made him one of the leaders, right? And Usama bin Zayd, he's a male, and his name has a ta mudawwara. So you find even in the Arab, a lot of women have the name Usama as well. Usama. We know the name of a Sahabi named Hudayfa. Many Sahabis have the name Hudayfa. You'll find some girls who also have the name Hudayfa. They keep it as a unisex name. However, you know, I find it to be weird, subhanAllah, because you know, if it's linked to a Sahabi, let's leave it to a Sahabi. But nonetheless, the ta mudawwara refers to a female object. Hada dikun, this is a rooster. Man hada, we see a sheikh teaching, and he's teaching ad-dars al-awwal, first lesson, man yuridillahu bihi khayra yufaqihu fi ad-din. He's teaching a hadith. Hada mudarrisun, this is a لا مدرسة مدرس. So what is مدرس? Teacher. هذا مدرس. هذا قميص. Is this a shirt? لا. Can someone translate this for me online? هذا منديل. Online, can you give it a try?
This is handkerchief?
No,
This is handkerchief.
This is a scarf.
Yes. هذا handkerchief. This is a handkerchief. هذا منديل. This is a handkerchief. اقرأ واكتب. I'm not going to go over this. We could do this ourselves because this is a revision. It's asking you guys to just write the vowels. ما هذا؟ هذا قلم. من هذا؟ هذا طبيب. أهذا كلب؟ لا هذا قط. You could do that yourselves. Moving on to lesson number 2. We do have 25 minutes left. In lesson number 2, what they're teaching, just implement this now. What we learned in lesson number 1, brothers and sisters, as this is a revision, we learned 3 ways of asking questions. No, 4 ways. One way is ما هذا. That translates as what is this? Another way of asking is ahada, is this, and you add that word. Ahada baytun, is this a house? Number 3, you learned man hada, who is this? And number 4, I think there's only 3. Correct. There's only 3. We learned in lesson number 1 3 ways of asking questions. Ma hada, ahada, and man hada. Now what you got to do in lesson number 2 is eliminate the word hada and just put the word dhalik. What does dhalik mean, guys? Dhalika. That. So you could do the same exact thing and just add the word dhalik. Ma dhalik, something's far away. You'd be like, what is that? And I could be like, ma dhalik, ma hada. Something's really far away. You look far up in the sky and you're asking your friend, ma dhalik, what is that? And he's going to be like, dhalika najmun. That's a star. Right? You're far away, you're on top of a hill and you see a minaret and a dome on a building. And with your binoculars, you ask your friend, Adalika masjidun? Is that a masjid? You'll be like, Naam, dhalika masjidun. So it's the same exact procedure. The same exact pattern. All you got to do is add the word dhalika and you just make your own sentences. Dhalika means that, hada means this. And that's exactly what the author tells us in his book. Ma dhalik, dhalika najmun. هذا مسجد وذلك بيت. This is a masjid and that is a house. The only new thing in this lesson that we will learn, and they don't talk about it, but it's given, is the word wa. Wa means and. And so you could join sentences together. You could be like هذا قلم وذلك مكتب. This is a pen and that is a desk. You could just mix and match. You could do it however you want, as you feel comfortable. The first image is an image of a horse. هذا حصان. This is a horse. And second image is a donkey. وذلك حمار. And that is a donkey. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? Very simple. All you're doing is not taking the word هذا and replacing it with ذلك. And it's the same exact procedure all over again. I don't need to teach anything new. Just do it yourself. You guys have all the books. This is this revision, right? Now the same thing over here with man. Man هذا ومن ذلك. Who is this and who is that? هذا مدرس. This is the teacher. وذلك إمام. Imam, leader. Could someone translate this? ما ذلك? What is that? And someone online translate ذلك حجر.
That is a stone.
It is a stone. هذا سكر وذلك لبن. This is sugar, and that is milk. I also taught you how to say milk in today's language, in day-to-day speech, in Fusha. Can someone tell me on site? Everyone's mentioning that word. Can someone tell me that word online? How do you say milk in Arabic in today's speech?
Laban?
Nope. Laban. If you go to any store today, asking for Laban. Halib. One of the sisters said Halib. Correct. Halib. Halib is milk.
Is it Laban milk in the Quran or is it Halib?
Yes, in the Quran it's milk. I mentioned this as well. In the Quran, Laban and Khalis. Allah mentioned. Allah talks about the rivers of Jannah. Allah also talks about Allah said Laban. Yes, in the Quran it means Laban. This is why they're teaching us the Quranic Arabic in this book. But I'm talking about day-to-day speech. You don't want to get confused, and you don't want to be that person who goes into a store and makes an order for a pickup, and they have everything ready for you, and he's telling them, I want, this much Laban, and they bring you yogurt, because they won't understand about yogurt. Right? People get confused. Even I myself, I've been to many stores in the past, and I asked them, I want Laban, and they will give me yogurt. They're not going to give me milk, because in today's speech, Laban is translated as yogurt. Milk is halib. So I'm giving you guys a heads up. Many of you may want to practice your Arabic in Jerusalem market or Apna Bazaar or anywhere, any Islamic stores. If you say Laban, they will actually bring you yogurt. They're not going to bring you milk. Halib is milk. Halib with a ha. I'm gonna zoom in into the image. Halibun. Alam yaba. Halibun. Halibun. Is that clear?
You can have it, no problem.
Is that clear? This is an exercise you guys will have to do yourselves. New words. Kalimatul jadida. Imam Hajar. Sukkar. Sukkar is sugar. It's extracted from English. Sukkar. English took that word. Sukkar and Laban. Lastly, we have Dars al-Thalith. We have the lesson number 3. We do have 3 minutes, inshallah, 2 minutes, inshallah. We'll cover it, we'll finish it, complete it in 2 minutes. Well, lesson number 3 is teaching brothers and sisters, is basically, can someone give me a synopsis of what lesson number 3 is? We've done it already. Anyone?
It's lam al-ta'rif.
Subject and predicate. We learned subject predicate in the Tasil al-Nahw, the Arabic book, correct? What they're teaching us is you're trying to make full sentences. Subject predicate. So what they're telling you is in this first part of this of the lesson, this is the last lesson we did, brothers and sisters. First lesson of the book, they teach us, they give us 4 words, and in these 4 words they write them with tanween and alif lam, right? Tanween means, once again, can someone just say it online? How are you going to translate baytun?
A house.
A house, right? Is it definite or indefinite? Indefinite. Indefinite in English, right? It's nakira. And al-baytu, the house. Al-baytu will translate as the house, which means the house. Kitabun is a book. Al-kitabu, the book. And the difference between the two, brothers and sisters, is that whenever, again, I'm going to repeat this again. When you put an alif lam, you cannot put tanween. You cannot say al-kitabun. You have to say al-kitabu. Okay, don't ever make that mistake. I have repeated myself many times. So same thing over here. Qalamun, a pen. Al-qalamu, the pen. Jamalun, a camel. Al-jamalu, the camel. Now what they're teaching in lesson number, I wrote a lot in lesson number 3, subhanAllah. Lesson number 3, they're teaching you subject predicate, if you want to make a sentence. And the first, the word you may learn after learning the word al-qalamu is maksur. Maksur means to be broken. So if you were to translate that, what will be the translation? Al-qalamu maksurun. Obviously over here, there's an alif lam and the al-qalam. So it's going to be the pen. The pen is what?
Broken.
Broken. Is that clear? Maksur means broken. Right? So you can use that for anything. Just don't use it for qalam. You could just hypothetically use that on anything. Like you have your phone, al-hatif, maksur. The phone is broken. You have your a cup, al-kas, maksur, the cup is broken. You have a desk, al-maktabu, maksurun. Maksur means to be broken. Al-bab, maftuh. Can someone translate that? It comes from the word fatah, which means to open. Therefore, al-babu, the door is open. Okay? Again, this is subject predicate in English. The door is open. right? You're not leaving it as an ambiguous sentence. The door. What about the door? The door is. What about the door is? The door is open. الباب مفتوح. And I'll give one more example, and we could go through all these examples ourselves, 1 to 10. But let's do this last one. الولد جالس والمدرس واقف. Can someone translate that? I mean, don't try not looking at the board. الولد جالس. This is a revision once again. We've done it in the past. الولد جالس والمدرس واقف. Can someone do it on site? Then we'll do one example online, and then we'll call it a day, inshallah. Revision's over. Can someone do it on site? The boy is sitting, and the teacher is standing. Waqif, which means to stand. The boy is sitting, and the teacher is standing. I'll give one to the people online. I'll give a hard one. Number 8. Can someone translate that? الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف. We've done these words. No ChatGPT. I can't see you guys. Allah's watching. Just answer it.
The stone is heavy.
The stone is heavy.
And the paper is light.
Can you read it for me? And the paper is light. Right. Can you read it for me? Can you read the text for me one more time?
الحجر ثقيل
ثقيل.
والورق خفيف.
ثقيل.
والورق خفيف.
والورق
خفيف.
خفيف. الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف. The paper is, the stone is heavy, and the opposite of heavy is light. والورق خفيف. Let's do one last one. We've done this word many times, even in تسهيل النحو. Anyone could just shout out the answer for this. القميص نظيف.
The shirt is clean.
The shirt is clean. Again, subject, predicate, مبتدأ خبر. Okay? So this is technically the revision. We've done until here. This is just exercises, tamarin. We've done all this. And in this tamarin, they just teach you new words and new sentences. Like, for example, al-labanu barid, the milk is cold. And if today's time you're going to say that, you're going to say al-halibu barid, the milk is cold, right? You're not going to say laban. Laban technically means yogurt, as I mentioned. Al-mindilu nadifun, the handkerchief is clean. You know, al-labanu barid wal-ma'u har. Can someone do that quickly? We've done it before. Al-labanu barid. Let's focus on the translation, what the book is asking us for. The milk is cold. وَالْمَاءُ حَارٌ. حَارٌ. The water is hot. Okay? الْقَمَرُ بَعِيدٌ. So someone say online, please.
The sun is far.
No, the sun is ash-shams.
Sun
Oh.
is there.
Oh, the moon.
The moon is far. The moon is far. Inshallah. Perfect. So we technically done our revision. Inshallah, I'll post this tonight. Again, new words, a couple of new words we learned. One of the sisters previously said, Al-Baytu Qadimun. This is very good. She said the house is old. The house is old. Qadim. Qadim means old, right? And Jadid is?
No.
Yeah. So I want, did I ask you guys to do this example? I mean, do this exercise? No, right? No, only this one. We've done this one together. And I told you guys to do إملاء الفراغ فيما يلي بوضع الكلمات المناسبة من الكلمات التالية. Okay, to do number 3 for homework, inshallah, next week. This one right here. So it's, again, what do you call this? When you have word scramble? What do you call this? When you have the word, you got to put it into the actual... Fill in the blanks, yeah. Just use the words above. So al-hajaru, I'm going to say al-hajaru wasikhun, and the hajar is dirty. You know, let's use the word dirty for something else, right? Al-hajaru, what's going to be the first one? So what's the word for that? Right there.
Khafif.
No, khafif is the opposite.
Thaqil.
I mean, let's use the logic of this book, right? So we don't want to be like al-babu thaqilun, it's a heavy door. Like, no, we already did that. Like, al-babu maftuh. Let's use the word maftuh instead, right? The door is open. So I want you guys to complete these 6 examples, inshallah, and then we will complete number 4, and then we get into like the juicy part, the easy part. These are all the words, subhanAllah. These are all the words that we will cover. And lesson number 4 and 5, inshallah, from this point onwards, we will know how to speak a little bit of Arabic, inshallah. And we're very close to that. As we could see already, many of the students are already speaking a little bit, basic words.
Easy. This is
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So one person online on site is saying Tashilun Nahwu, the book that we do on Monday, is very intricate, difficult. And this book is much easier. Obviously, this book is going to be absolutely much easier. Tasilu Nahwu is a little bit hard. So I want you guys to focus on that much more, inshallah. Is that clear? Is that clear, brothers and sisters? I'll see you all on Monday. Inshallah. Barakallah feekum. Jazakumullah khairan.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Assalamualaikum.